What's good, you too, man? It's your boy SB back with another sports break. Now I got my boy the Guru here with me again, and instead of debating each other this time, we're just gonna have a full blown conversation about a few of the topics that's going on around the sports world. So once again, welcome to the show again, my brother. How you be?
Man, I'm good. I can't complain. How you doing, bro?
Trying to make it, brother. So once again, we're just gonna be talking about some of the stuff that's going on in the sports world. A lot of things happened this week. NBA season started, so we're gonna be talking about some of the drama that's going on there, and then we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that happened in the NFL this week. Just keep in mind this some of the type of content that you like. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and smash the like button for your boy. We'll have the comment of the day at the end of the video. So either than that, let's get into it. First thing we're going to talk about here is what's going on with the 76ers, right? This all started with Ben Simmons not wanting to take an easy dunk in the playoffs. They end up getting eliminated by the Atlanta Hawks right after he passes the ball in the paint and they miss a layup, and that causes confusion with the rest of the organization for the whole offseason. So Doc Rivers comes up to the podium. They ask him if he feels like Ben Simmons can be a point guard for a championship team. His answer was not ideal. Not the answer that most people was looking for. Right after that, they start playing. Joel Embiid comes in and explains the moment that Ben Simmons didn't pass the game was the moment that they lost the series. For me, this is when Ben Simmons was alienated from the rest of the team. This is when the relationship between the two, the organization and team, and Ben Simmons became unrepairable. So, in your personal opinion, what you think got going on in Philadelphia right now?
Well, first of all, I think it really starts with ownership.
Mm-hmm.
I know the owner personally, not necessarily personally, but he ran an organization in my city a couple of years ago, and he's
Okay.
not really just the brightest apple of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
It started with first of all, it's Daryl Morey, bro. Daryl Morey, then it's Doc Rivers. First of all, like him and even his coaching, it's just Ben should have got a shooting coach. It's just a lot of dysfunction going on in the organization, and really Ben, he needs to go ahead and just get moved.
Yeah.
He don't want to play that, bro, and that's just
I mean,
simple.
if it was up to him, he would have been moved this offseason. And
But then,
I put a little bit of the blame on Daryl Morey because Daryl Morey should have moved him this offseason.
yeah,
I understand that he was trying to hold out, get the best value for him. And after that playoff run, Ben Simmons' value is at the all-time low. So teams probably wasn't gonna get for him. He made a hard push at getting Damian Lillard. He made a hard push at getting De'Aaron Fox. He
he
made a
should have
hard
got
push at getting a
CJ.
lot of
He
stars.
should have he should have got CJ when he had the opportunity, bro.
He should have
That's
took the
what he
CJ
should,
McCollum deal because I
bro.
like the way that CJ McCollum fits with that team in the first place. I
Yeah,
think that deal got hung up with them getting Anthony Simons. I don't think they wanted Anthony Simons too much, and I think they wanted a little more draft capital from the Portland Trail Blazers. But I mean, at this point, it's like you got a burnt out asset, so his value is even lower than it was in the offseason.
and like I say, bro, it's dysfunctional.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody have a part to blame in it because first of all, if after the playoff series, you should have traded him. If you ain't want to get a shooting coach, you ain't want to improve his shooting, trade dude.
yeah.
And like that's something that he got to work within himself on as well as being a better player. But shoot, I just think I'm telling you, man, like he ain't gonna be that long.
Nah, he ain't gonna finish the season with the team. But I mean, a lot of it does fall on Ben. He hasn't done the things that he needs to do to be a better basketball player. Like, bro, to get better in the off season. I think this off season has been the off season where he's worked the hardest on his game and worked the hardest on getting better. But I mean, it took all this for you to start to really work on your game. And it becomes a point to where like every off season we see these videos of him in the gym draining threes.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
draining threes. And like nobody in front of him. But when he get in the game, he don't want to shoot them. I respect Ben Simmons' game a lot. I think he an amazing defender for a wing. He got the size to play 1 through 4. It's some things there that you can latch on to. but you can't win a championship if your point guard can't play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
No shot. No shot you win a championship if your point guard can't play in the fourth quarter. That's crazy.
Unless dude is really just a point forward, bro. And they gonna have to get unless he's and even unless you can't try to take the mold of LeBron, you can't put LeBron and Ben Simmons in the same category or same sentence.
Yeah, a
lot
of people call him Baby LeBron, which is crazy.
But you get what I'm saying, as far as like his LeBron didn't really he had a decent shot, but LeBron would take the shots.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like Ben Simmons not even taking the shots, bro, to even. And you gotta understand, bro, shooting is really repetition.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the crazy part about it, bro. Yeah. Like, the more you shoot, the more confident you are, and the more you're able to make those shots because you're practicing those shots and you're practicing those game time situations. And bro, it's just he have to work within himself. Like, he gonna have to either grow up or like he gonna have to do something else. Like, you gonna they gonna have to either put another 7 if he do stay, which I don't think he's going to, and I know he's not. But the next team that he go to, bro, like, even they're going to have to play him as a point forward and still have a one guard that can stay out there and shoot, bro.
But I mean, putting Ben Simmons at the 4,
you can play him like at the 2 or 3.
It limits his abilities. I think the best way to use Ben Simmons is the way that the Warriors use Draymond Green. You play through him. Let him be that guy, but don't have him bringing the ball up the court. If you want him to facilitate, you gotta get a point guard that can bring the ball up the court. That's a threat to shoot. That's one of the problems with Philadelphia as well. They don't have enough shooters around. There's 2 players that can't really shoot worth a lick. When Joel Embiid is your best 3-point shooter, that's a problem.
That is a big problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Like, that is horrible.
That's a problem.
And bro, that shows the management standpoint of the roster.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not just Ben Simmons. Like, if you know he can't shoot, put shooters around him, bro. And have they done that to capacity? Yeah, but then again, they could have brought better people in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Help these people out, and they have had them in the past. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You had Jimmy, like that's biting you. Yeah. Like, why you let Jimmy go? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was a big turning point for their organization, letting Jimmy
walk. But even though Daryl Morey wasn't the owner at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that was a turning point for him. And like, you got to put pieces. If you have somebody that can shoot and they really and Ben Simmons, he brings the ball up the court, bro.
Yeah.
He does that. If you gotta have shooters around. There's no other way around it.
It's crazy because, like, when you see him coming up the court, as soon as he passed half court, his defender is like almost in the paint, helping out on Joel Embiid because he's not a threat to shoot. And like your best player got to work harder to get open because your point guard not a threat. So I mean, his best position is in the dunker spot, standing a little bit adjacent to the paint. But with the way that Philadelphia is constructed, it's not going to help him. So, in your opinion, who you think is the best destination for Ben Simmons? For me, I think it's the Kings. I think if the Kings can put together a package and be able to keep De'Aaron Fox in there and like put a package around Harrison Barnes, throw in one of them young guards that they got, like Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield, and a couple draft picks, it's probably the best that they can hope for right now. Harrison Barnes is a good size wing for them, a great shooter. Harrison Barnes is scorching the nets this season so far. And for you to get a good young guard like Buddy Hield, who is also a good shooter, this is 2 pieces that they can put around Joel Embiid and still be competitive this season. What about you? What do you think? Best spot for Ben Simmons to get traded?
I will go interesting with this situation. I would say probably the Clippers.
The Clippers, okay. What that package look like?
It includes Reggie Jackson for sure.
Okay.
Probably Terrence Mann.
Oh man, no, I can't do that.
Probably, you don't think so?
Nah, I don't think the Clippers do that.
Probably Reggie Jackson. Probably some picks for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. They're way gonna be draft capital, but the Clippers don't have a lot of draft capital after trading for Paul George. I don't think the Clippers really got the assets.
What about the Warriors?
The deal would have to revolve around Reggie Jackson for sure. Reggie Jackson has to be the key piece.
What about the Warriors?
Oh my gosh, bro. James Wiseman, a James Wiseman package could work.
You get what I'm saying?
That'll be scary. But what would hurt the Warriors? Because the way that they balling right now, they don't want to affect that team too much.
Yeah.
They are hooping.
Hey, bro, let me be honest. Like that year with them being like kind of like borderline, like I believe that play-in kind of like built their confidence, but then again, they learned the system real well last year by losing and playing together, bro.
Yeah.
Them dudes are scary. And the babyface assassin grew a little hair. and dude, man, look at bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's like the greatest point guard I didn't ever see play, bro. And I'm putting that like on wax.
Definitely the greatest shooter, bro. Definitely the greatest shooter I've ever seen. That's easy,
bro.
Easy,
bro. Dude is like butter.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, bro. This I love watching dude play.
So let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it a little bit. Steph Curry and his MVP candidate for this season. Do you think Steph Curry has a good shot at being MVP? And if he does, do you think he can pull off a unanimous vote again?
No, I don't think he'll. I don't know because Giannis coming too, bro.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. I don't think it'll be unanimous, but I think it'll be close between him and Giannis. Giannis, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I throw KD in the mix too. Like for real.
Okay.
Like
that, KD. especially with all that's going on around their team.
Yeah. He gonna carry the team. He gonna have one. I'm telling you, he gonna have one of them like OKC like MVP type years, but he ain't gonna win it. It's gonna be Steph, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be between Steph and Giannis.
For me, the way that Steph started this season is ridiculous, and they only gonna go up when they get Clay back. They only gonna go up at that point. But the way that Steph came out the gate and like shooting the leather out the ball, scorching the nets, it's been insane.
Bro,
Giannis showing up with this 3-point shot that shocked the league. You got to defend him out there now. Because, like, if you standing in the paint building that wall that people like to build, he walking down and pulling up.
He made a believer out of me, bro.
Yeah, but like, he walking down and pulling up on people.
He really made a believer out of me this year, but I'm not going to lie to you, bro. This dude, Steph, bro. Like, dude, and the crazy part is, like, he doing this with the new ball changes, bro.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. Like, a lot of people been saying, like, it's a difference in the ball. Like, hey, bro, dude shot, it don't matter what ball. Look, you know, like, when we play, like, when you everybody got that hood ball that turn leather, but it turn, like, gray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude can have that ball, bro, and still
got no more texture on it, no grip on it whatsoever.
Dude will pull it with even that type of ball, bro. Like, dude is just amazing, bro.
Yeah, he like that.
Like, dude, like, yeah, dude got that. Like, dude, keep that Glock on him. You feel me?
I think right now, Steph is definitely the early favorite for MVP. I mean, I wouldn't count out Joel because Joel keeping that team afloat. They're number one in their conference right now.
Man, look here, they gotta see the book.
You can never count out LeBron. The way that he hooping, if he can stay healthy and play if he can play at least 70 games, 65 to 70 games, he gonna be there in that conversation. Giannis with a pure jumper gonna be in that conversation. I know right now it's a little bit too early to be having this type of conversation talking about MVP, but the way that Steph came out the gate, he's made an early statement and put his hat in the ring to be the league MVP, and it's easy. So right now we're gonna jump over to the NFL, talk about a few things there. The Odell Beckham saga is over in Cleveland. He has been released this week and is free to join whatever team he would like to join. Cleveland reached a settlement with him. They came to an agreement on how much of his contract they're gonna pay out. He got his bag. He got the rest of his money. He can sign with any team for any price, as of right now. So let me recap his tenure in Cleveland so far. He came into Cleveland, I think, in about 2017, had a 1,000-yard season his first season there. He hasn't been close to 1,000 yards since then. A lot of people said that he's lost a step. Those injuries is catching up to him. A lot of people saying that he just don't want to be there no more, so he hasn't played as hard. For me, both of those are cop outs. You on the field, you got to be the best player you can be. You got to be the best guy that you can be. I think it goes without saying that his name rings a bell in anybody's ears. Everybody around the world know exactly who Odell Beckham Jr. is, and when you see him, you go back to his rookie year and the catch that he made. Whenever you hear his name, that's the first thing you think about. But he is not that guy anymore.
No.
Odell Beckham Jr. is not the guy that made the catch in Dallas that everybody raves about. He's a different player now. So, in your opinion, what do you think is the best landing spot for Odell, and where you think he should sign that or should consider signing that?
Man, I got really. I was really thinking about this, and I really thought this through.
Mm-hmm.
4 teams that I would like to see him play for, because I feel like he deserves a ring.
You got 4 teams?
4 teams.
Okay.
Quick to 2 NFC, 2 AFC.
Okay.
AFC, I decided to go either. I wanted to go Titans, but then again, they thick in now. And then I'm like, well, shoot, probably the Chiefs. I like him probably go to the Chiefs. In the NFC, I said, man, probably Packers. Mm-hmm. I would like him with the Packers, and I probably like him with. Believe it or not, I like him with the Vikings.
Nah. Well, I can see it, but I don't think he'd go to the Vikings.
Matter of fact, you know what? Nah, he'll look better with the Bills. He'll look better with the Bills.
He'll look nasty with the Bills.
He'll look nasty with the Bills. I want him to go somewhere where he can contend, but like that cheap defense, there ain't gonna be nobody.
I mean, but the Chiefs, the type of season that they having, probably gonna take him out of the running for him.
They just want to score people.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the Chiefs is a good option for him because really behind Tyreek, all they got is Travis, and I mean, Travis is not having a good season this season.
They're not Dan Waller either because I got him in fantasy.
but Travis Kelce has not looked like himself this season, and that's been part of that element. The offensive line is atrocious. Their defense has been horrible for the tenure that they've had Patrick Mahomes there. So I think I know Kansas City is a good place for him. He'll be more competitive there. But if I know Odell, he wants to go somewhere where he has a chance to win a championship, and he has a chance to be the number 1 receiver for that team.
So what do you think is it?
For me, there's only a couple teams where he has that option.
Please don't say it.
Huh?
I know you're not to say. I know you're not about to say who I think you're about to say.
Who you expecting me to say?
Baltimore
Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens is the best landing spot for Odell Beckham Jr. to go. They got a quarterback that's willing to throw the ball to him and that he can trust to throw him the ball in a good spot. He has the opportunity to be the number 1 receiver on that team and the best option that they can go to. He has a defense that supports him on the other side of the ball. They struggling on their running game right now, but Odell Beckham only helps that. Getting a weapon like that to open up the field for him more, to run the ball a little bit. Marquise Brown obviously is a baller, one of the best receivers in the league. But if you can put Odell Beckham opposite of a Marquise Brown, or even slide a Marquise Brown into the slot and have 2 big receivers on the outside with Sammy Watkins and Odell Beckham, and have Hollywood in the slot. That is a scary wide receiver group there. Scary wide receiver group. And I think it instantly makes the Baltimore Ravens a Super Bowl contender if they can get Odell Beckham. And this is all contingent on him like showing up and actually wanting to play.
So that's the only. So who's the other team?
My dark horse team for him to go to. Now, this will be a future move for him. It's a team that's going to be willing to pay him beyond this year, which is something that he's going to be looking for because his contract is bought out now. So he's going to be looking for not only to get a team that can win this year, but he should also be looking at his future and a team that's willing to still give him a bag. Because you got to think about it, Odell Beckham's only had 1 contract. He's had his rookie contract, and then he got an extension on that rookie contract when he got to Cleveland. He's never signed his own contract. So this team is going to have the ability to pay him the bag that he's going to be looking for, and that's the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions have put in a claim. They were the first team to put in the claim for him when he got dropped, and they are looking to get him in and be one of the key factors to their rebuild. And if Odell Beckham is smart, this will be one of the options for him. He wouldn't write him off. Of course, this season won't be the season that you'll be the winner. But next year, this team will give you a bag to stay in Detroit, to give their fans something to root for, which they don't have much right now. You look at their receiving team; they got a group of young receivers. Get Odell Beckham in there to play behind DeAndre Swift and Jared Goff. They're a dark horse pick for me.
Look here, you would have did better saying the Raiders.
No. Las Vegas got too much going on.
First of all,
and last time they had a star receiver of his caliber, they didn't handle it too well.
Now look here, yeah, they tripped out with that.
Yeah,
but I almost said, man, bro, like he better not go to Detroit. I understand you want your money, brother, but if you go to Detroit, bro, like that's
you go like, to if he goes to Detroit, it's basically saying I'm not here to get a ring, I'm here to get a bag. That's basically what it's saying. And
that's exactly what they're saying.
Yeah, he had the option to sign with a contender and then go to Detroit next year and get the bag there. But I mean, they less likely to be inclined to pay him that bag. Right now, you got to try to get the bag whenever you can get it.
Yeah,
wherever you can get it. So I know that his top option is gonna probably be playing for a contender. That's why I called Detroit the dark horse. But for me, my Baltimore is my main pick for him to go there.
Now look, what if the Rams can get their hands on dude?
Oh man, that's crazy.
You got to think.
I think
he want to play for an offensive-minded coach, bro.
Right. I think that him going to the Rams makes them have too many mouths to feed. Because if I know Odell, he wants to go somewhere where he thinks he can win, and he thinks he can still be the best player on the team.
Yeah.
You can make an argument that with the Rams, he'll be the third best player on the team. How much better do you think Odell Beckham is than Robert Woods?
I think he's better than Robert Woods.
I think the reason
you would have did better probably saying Cooper Kupp.
Now, obviously, he's not better than Cooper Kupp.
But you got to think about it, bro. I would say this. People don't understand. Odell is his route running is very underrated, bro. Dude still can run routes, bro. I still look at dude. Dude still getting open, bro.
We're not having the discussion if Odell is better than Cooper Kupp. It's not close. It's not close, bro.
It's just, bro. He is. It's just that Cooper Kupp has just been in a system that just fits him well, bro.
Bro, Cooper Kupp the best wide receiver in the NFL this year.
Because he's been in the same system, bro. He's in a good system.
That's not his fault, though. That's a good thing
it's
for
not
him.
His fault. Hey, man, look here. Hey, I'm proud of that man. He's gonna give Sam Houston hell.
You're not gonna tell me that Cooper Kupp and Odell Beckham are close to the same level. It's not close,
bro. Talent wise, yeah, but like for like stats wise, bro, like the stats don't just tell everything, bro. But yeah, bro, they don't tell everything, bro. Like yeah. Have Odell fell off a little bit, of course, because of the injuries, bro.
Okay.
But like, come on, bro, don't act like Odell wasn't that dude, bro.
Man,
he was, bro, before these injuries, bro. He was that dude.
Man, Cooper Kupp is ridiculous, bro. Cooper Kupp is ridiculous.
I like him, bro. I like him, bro.
The season that he's having now, he's arrived and he's emerged as one of the best receivers in the league. In my opinion, the best receiver in the NFL.
Bro, he's been consistent since his rookie year, bro.
Yes, he's been consistently progressing. He's getting better every year. This year is his year to take over. He finally got a competent quarterback behind center that he's never had. This is the best quarterback he's ever played with in his career, and it shows.
Yeah, and you know what? The guru and down here put it on wax. The guru used to get him in fantasy, and down here used to wear y'all out with us. Y'all know what it is. Appreciate you, Cooper Kupp. Appreciate you.
Cooper Kupp has emerged, but I think out of your picks, the best place is probably Green Bay. I think Green Bay or Baltimore probably be the place that ends up getting them.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Him and Devontae with Randall Cobb coming back to life in that slot.
Yeah. I know they got Valdez Scantling. I know they got Allen. Those are good receivers, but they're not.
look, that remind me of that 2010 Packers squad that had all the receivers that was deep.
Yeah.
That's what that remind me of, man. Them boys
Yeah.
come out, man, look here. And Rodgers, he wild for, we ain't gonna be talking about that, but that's wild. That's gonna be good though, bro.
They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. They're a constant NFC championship team. They make it there almost every year. And as long as they got 12 throwing the ball, they're gonna be there again. Their defense is just good enough to where they can still win games and still rely on them just a bit. As long as they don't run into Tom Brady, they're gonna be all right.
Now, I would no lie though. I know he wouldn't go there, but I would love for my Hawks to get him, bro. But we so content on DK Metcalf and this.
I mean, I don't want to get on the Seahawks, bro. That's not the route we need to go.
We're not gonna disrespect my squad. That's what we're not gonna do. Come on, we ain't talking about scores on here today.
No, we're not talking about scores today. That's for another video for another time. All right, I'm gonna let my boy make it today. That's the discussion that we're having for today. That's a wrap. Be on the lookout. I got some more content coming out for you guys. Some more discussion with some of my other boys. I appreciate you once again, my brother, for coming through. Blessing us with your talent. You want to drop your Twitter, Instagram, anything like that?
Man, still the great one. No Twitter panhandle, no Facebook. Just follow me on the gram. And that's it, man. And just keep it pushing, man. Have a good one, brother.
Appreciate you again, my brother. Once again, if this is the type of content that you guys like, this is the type of content that you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. I'm gonna bring more content like this later on down the road. I got some more discussions that we're gonna have. Like I said, I got some more videos coming out for you guys this week. So stay tuned. Other than that, I'm out, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate it.